Welcome on in, lacrosse fans and sports bettors alike, to Bet On Lacrosse, where we're not only aiming to cash tickets betting the fastest game on 2 feet, we're also aiming each and every week, except when we have breaks, to make you a better bettor. I'm your host, Dan Alexander, and today we're going to be giving you 3 of our team's favorite plays for the NLL Week 5 slate. Without any further ado, I say we get right into it. We'll start off here with our best bets, and this is one I was talking to our man Hutton, the guy who's producing the show, getting us ready to go here, and we love this play. I would say this is probably our favorite collective play for the week. It's the over 20.5 in the Wings and the Swarm game. Now, the Wings have placed Corey Vitarelli on the COVID list, so they're losing a pretty key offensive piece, but Corey Small was reactivated. He's second on the team in points, and he missed the last game. So he's averaged 8 points per game through 2 contests. So while we're going to be missing Vitarelli, hopefully getting us over this total, at least we're getting Small back as well. And it's worth mentioning, we like giving you little trends that you can follow as well. No trend is ever going to be 100%, but according to our Bet On Lacrosse report, totals that are posted at 20.5, they play 3-1 to the over. And let's say by the time you hear this, the totals have already moved to 21. Well, games that close with a total of 21 play 4-1 to the over. So in short, playing low totals, just hitting them over, it's been a 78% play. We're on the over in the Wings and Swarm game. Now, full disclosure on this next one for our best bets, I don't know if I would be pulling the rubber band off on this play. I wouldn't be making it a max goat whale play, but it comes down to the fact that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And 2.5-point dogs are 4-0 ATS this season, and Panther City is getting 2.5. They were also one of those teams that made it a 4-0 run for the 2.5-point dogs, because they covered against the Wings in the season opener. They covered against the Mammoth in their week 3 loss. So it's a team who constantly has been getting that 2.5 in the market, and they've said, keep it coming our way. Now, Devil's Advocate point, they are facing a red-hot Seals team, but Coach Goluski's team has had a couple of weeks to prepare, and he's getting this team to hang around with some decent competition. So they may not get their first victory this week. I don't know if I'm going to go sprinkling on the money line, but I do think it's worth a sprinkle. This is even money. So, you could almost call this a EMO, though we have a pretty good one for you coming up here in just a second. I would sprinkle at even money to be getting 2.5 goals with the team. It's a 4-0 run. Panther City, they've been competitive in most of their games. So give me the 2.5 with Panther City. We'll be rolling with that. So again, the best bets, we're looking at over 20.5 for the Wings and Swarm. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit even money, Panther City getting the 2.5 points. Now, this is another play that I absolutely love. If it's your first time hearing us, we do something every week that's called the EMO. It stands for Extra Money Opportunity. A little punny, that's how we do it here with the BOL boys. But for this week, we're riding with a team that I have just been screaming from the rooftops. This is an absolute wagon. Since before the season even started, we're going with the Warriors on the money line again this week. They're hosting the Mammoth in a West Division showdown. And Vancouver, I guess some people are surprised. Maybe us with the Bet On Lacrosse team are not as surprised, because we've been saying the Warriors are a team to watch, and they've been great early on. They got a win against the Seals, a dominant victory against the aforementioned Panther City, and yet they're still underdogs this week as they're facing a pretty good 2-1 Colorado Mammoth team. Now, if you're looking at common opponents, Colorado probably struggled a little bit more with Panther City than Vancouver did. And don't get me wrong, the Mammoth are solid. I think that they're still going to be a team that's in contention come the end of the year. But I just wonder, when is the market going to catch up with this Warriors team? And until it does, I'll be rolling with them every week. So give us Vancouver plus 110 on the money line. So that's my thoughts on this week's NLL slate. We want to hear yours. Follow us on social media at Bet On Lacrosse and Pro Lacrosse Bets as well. You can also sign up for the wait list. You heard those stats and those runs that I was talking about. Well, you can get them at the click of a mouse with our Bet On Lacrosse report. So be sure to sign up for that and let us know who you're betting on this week, and listen in each and every week throughout the season as we preview these NLL lines and we help you bet on lacrosse. Cash those tickets till next week. I'm Dan Alexander with the Bet on Lacrosse team.